Sasha is here. We are simultaneously here. Sasha, hi.
Hi, everyone. Hello.
That's good. So Sasha is. I really love our teachers. She's just finishing a lesson, yeah, and jumping into the session with us. And as I previously said, if we had more teachers like you are, our country would be more prosperous, and maybe we wouldn't be in these circumstances we are now.
Thanks. That means a lot.
Come on,
Likewise.
I
Likewise.
need that. And you have this year has been the year of yours at ITAFL. Last year you even won a scholarship, which means like it's impressive because not many people have this possibility. I applied, I didn't get any, and this year is, of course, it's another topic, and I was happy to see you in Edinburgh. I don't know how we didn't meet in Brighton last year, but nevertheless. And Sasha is going to be presenting on the topic 1 minute management approach, strategies to inspire student success. And you are working with teenage students, yeah, or with kids as well?
This year I work with teenagers only, but last year and years before I worked with different age groups.
I see, but that's impressive. Teenagers. I'm gonna stop sharing. You may start presenting your presentation.
All right. Yes. Okay. Hello, everyone. It's really nice to see you all here, and I am excited because I've never shared my ideas to such a broad audience as we have here today. So I'm really honored, and thank you, Ola, for inviting me to be here. So my name is Sasha. I'm an English teacher with more than 10 years of experience. Impressed yet? Well, wait till you hear my workshop. I worked in different contexts with adults, with teenagers, with young learners, and I have been managing my own online groups, altogether more than 20 people for more than 3 years now, along with, their parents. There is a lot of communication there. I work at school, at a comprehensive private school, and I have other responsibilities here apart from teaching English. So yeah, let us begin. I'm gonna share my screen with you. Here we go. Okay, so can you see it? All right, excellent. Today we are talking about management, about managing ourselves, and about managing our students. Well, my students are a constant source of inspiration for me, and they are smart, they are dedicated, and their success is my success as a teacher, as a person, as a human, as a manager as well. And but no matter how hardworking our students are, or how amazing we are as teachers, we still sometimes have like little mess ups or even big mess ups. So there is always room for that. There is always room for making mistakes. As long as achievements. I want you to take a moment right now. Unfortunately, I cannot see all of you, and this makes the process a little bit harder for me, but I know you're there, and I'm asking you to send comments and questions in the Q&A section, and answer my questions in the comments, please, so I know you're there. Just, so anytime I ask you to do something, I'd be very, very grateful if you send a comment in the chat. So the thing that I want us to begin with is I want you to think about your recent success, a success story, and your recent mess up. Somewhere where you think, a situation that you see as as a failure, you know. Let's call it what it is. If you feel bold enough, you can share in the comments. You can only share your successful situation with us very quickly. Or if you don't feel like sharing, that's also fine. Please write it down on a piece of paper, on your phone, somewhere, so you can refer to it later. I'd like you to think about that success and that mess up throughout the whole session today, okay? So I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds, and if you feel like sharing your successful story, send it in the comments, as long together with a mess up, along with a mess up. And at the same time, if you are just writing it or thinking about those things to yourselves, please send a plus or hello in the chat, so I know that you're working on that right now. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you very much. That will help you a lot throughout the whole session. A lot. Hey, hello, hello. Thank you very much. Yes. Think about that one situation where you should have done something different. It happens to all of us. Think about that situation where you were, you know, just king of the world, queen of the world, where you did everything perfectly well. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for sharing. That's something that I would say if that was a workshop, but it is what it is, and we can move on from here. So let's start. Here we go. Oh, wow, we have a mess up here. Sorry, let's go back. Mess up. Overestimated. Thank you very much for sharing. Okay, keep that in mind while we are discovering new tools today. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's go. As teachers, we are managers of our students, and therefore we need to make them want to be managed by us. What does it mean? We need to make them want to be taught by us, right? Not just, you know, come to the classroom and because they have to, but we want them to want that. How do you think we can achieve that? This is the question that we will be answering today together. How to make them want to be taught by us, how to make them want to be managed by us. So let's go. The first thing for us to be is to be available for them, to be always available. And that doesn't mean to be available 24/7, but you know, along the way, you will find out what it means. We know that if we are always available for our students, that will benefit them, but it will also benefit us. The question that I want to ask here is how and why do you think it will benefit us? Okay, I want you to take a moment and think about that. Also, please share your comments in the group chat so we can share our ideas. This is supposed to be a workshop, so I'll be very happy to see your answers there. So the question is why and how will it benefit us if we are always available for our students? More trust. Thank you. Let's take a couple more seconds. Yes, trust. They can approach us. Yeah, I think these two answers are connected. Yes, adjust to them. Awesome. Thank you very much for your answers. All great answers. Let's move on from here. All of those answers are connected to this one big idea that our students are our most important resources. Well, I think you would agree that if we don't have our students, we don't have anything. Yes, we exist because our students exist, and we progress, we thrive, we make mistakes. We live because they exist. So they are our most important resources, and that's why we have to be available for them. Okay, now how can we stay available? This is like a little trick here. How can we always be available for them? Also, I'm encouraging you to share your ideas in the comment section. How do you think we can stay available for them? All right, I'm answering this question myself. To stay available, we have to set goals together with our students, and we have to make them feel good. Okay, so this is how we stay available for them. This is the idea of staying available is being approachable. So it's easy for them and fun for them, and yeah, just staying approachable. Available is the same thing here. We set goals together and we make our students feel good. Okay, let's break it down a little bit. We set our goals to make our students feel good. Why do you think we have to make our students feel good? Take a second to think about that. Share your ideas in the comment section. So why do we need our students to feel good? About themselves, about us, about the process. What's good about that? Helps get more because you learn better when you feel good. Yes, definitely. Basis of learning. Yes, it is. Feel more confident. Excellent. Learn better and quicker. Fantastic answers. Yes, because they produce good results. They learn better. Yes, you already know that. How to produce good results? Obvious, we have to achieve goals, right? Especially, I think this is like another topic that we have to raise one day with all this easy dopamine that we get. We also do that, scrolling our feed, Instagram feed or whatever. And but we have to set bigger goals to achieve goals. Well, we have to set them first, right? So let's talk about, let's break this down. So to achieve goals, we have to set them with our students. We have to plan those things together. We have to write them out, which is a very important step. We have to review them regularly. We have to look at our students' behavior and at our own behavior, to see whether it matches our goals. And we have to rethink, yes, if our behavior doesn't match our goals or doesn't help us achieve our goals. So basic steps. The idea behind this achieving goals is that it only takes 1 minute to like just a short period of time to follow these steps. So you have to talk with your students about their goals. So write them down, make a list, plan it together, write them down on a piece of paper and do it, review, look at that list. And then, yeah, just see if what you are doing matches your goals. But the secret here, not a secret, but this is something that we rarely do, is to actually look at that list. I don't know, twice a week, every day, every morning. And when it becomes your routine, it will take literally just a minute. Okay, so next question that I want you to brainstorm here is how to help your students reach their full potential. How do you, I know you're already doing this, And I'm asking you to share in the comments how you do that. How do you help your students reach their full potential? Maybe it's just an encouragement. Maybe you set specific goals for them. Whatever it is, please share with us. How do you help your students reach their full potential? Discover their learning style. Awesome. Yes, exactly. We are all different and we learn in different ways. This is a very, very good answer. Yes. Use emotional and relational. Yes. Fantastic. Thank you very much for your answers. And we're moving on. The idea here is that to know their interests. Yes, awesome. All great things. And as always, we unite them in catching them doing when we catch them doing something right. So imagine, because this is such a basic thing, when something bad happens, we're always like, this is not right. Especially, I'm talking about school environment, but I think you can apply this whether you're managing a team or just managing your household or whatever, right? Something wrong happens and we address this. But to help our students reach their full potential, we have to catch them doing something right and do it every time. Every time you see someone just doing whatever right, even the smallest thing, mention it, draw attention to it, catch them doing something right. Actually do that, like, attract a lot of attention to it, everyone's attention. But first of all, show that you care and show that you have noticed that. All right. So again, let's break it down. To reach full potential for our students, we have to tell them how good we feel about this. Is this personal connection. We tell them that, wow, because you did that right, I feel so happy. Just the basic thing. And it takes what, 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds. Tell them it helps achieving their goals. Tell them that because you did that, you are now one step closer to your bigger goal. Be brief and be specific. Don't ramble on for hours or minutes. 30 seconds is enough. Great, you did a fantastic job, and move on. Give them time to feel good about what they have done right. Compliment them, and then pause for a second. Let them savor this moment, this achievement, no matter how big or small it is. Encourage them to do more of the same. Here you can use whatever tools you're using. You know your students, and you can just work with whatever material you have, and then make it clear you have confidence in them and support their success genuinely. So it's like, show them with all your presence, with all your personality, that it is important for you because they are succeeding, you are happy. So the first and the last thing, here they are connected together. There we go. But as I have mentioned before, not everything is a success in this life. And sometimes we mess up. Sometimes we mess up big time. Sometimes it's a minor thing, but still, it's like, it doesn't make you feel the best. The same thing happens. So you can apply all these little pieces of advice to yourself or to your students, your team, and so on. So sometimes our students fail either academically or behaviorally. What do we do with that? What do we do if a student fails? What do you do if your student, fails? Yes? Doesn't do something right? Please share. in the comment section. How do you approach this difficult moment? Do you give them feedback? What do you do? If one of your students just doesn't work, or a member of your team, maybe, if you're a manager, try again with guidance. Great. Awesome. Thank you, Ala. Not a failure, but yes, challenge to overcome. Talk, share with them about, yes, yes. Yeah, make it more human. Yes, share stories about your life. You're not the only one. I've done that as well. This is a very good piece of advice, Valentina. Yes. Okay, let's move on. So what do we do if a student fails? Here we go. We have to redirect them, right? They have simply been walking or flying or whatever, crawling in a wrong, again, nothing is wrong, but still we have to change their direction a little bit, just redirect them. How do we do that? How can we redirect our students? We have to talk with them, just like you said, guys. It's true. We have to check if the goal is clear. This is the first thing we do. Maybe your student misunderstood you. Maybe they didn't know it was their goal, or they didn't know it was that important, or they forgot that the deadline was today. Many things. Just talk with them and check if the goal is clear. Redirect as soon as possible. This is, in my opinion, this is the most important thing. Do it as soon as possible. If you can do it immediately, do it immediately. Don't postpone. Don't let it drag. Don't let it just, bother you and think about it over, mull it over all, again and again and again. Just redirect as soon as possible. Confirm the fact. It is important to face your achievements, but your failures as well. Confirm, just, yes, this happened, accept this. Next step is to review the mistake together and be specific. Confirm the fact, and then again, just be specific. This and this and this happened. Why this and this and this happened? Express how you feel about the mistake. I am upset. Just your feelings. Again, you have to be very sensitive. It depends on your students. It depends on their age. It depends on your context, of course. But you have to show this. Emotional connection, that it shows that you are involved, that you care again. And then express the impact that the mistake makes on the result. Yeah, because we have already set goals and we review them regularly. And now this thing that happened makes an impact on, you can actually go through this cycle on your own. Yeah, if you feel, I do that as well. If I feel like, that wasn't quite right, I can redirect myself. It works. All right, let's move on. After our redirect, after accomplishing all of the above, we have to pause. Why do you think we have to pause? So we did this, we talked with them or with ourselves. We discussed the mistake with our students, and then we have to pause. Why do you think we have to do that? Please share your ideas in our chat. Pause just for a second to reflect, reevaluate. Yes, you are looking in the right direction. To make them feel concerned, because it's just for, to let the students think. Exactly, Alex. Right. Thank you very much for your answers. It doesn't have to be long, again, but we need to allow them this moment to savor their success and to feel concerned about their failure. How to let a student know that they are better than their mistake? Another question to brainstorm here. How do you let your students know that they are better than their mistake? There is a list of things here. First, we have to tell them that. That's it. The next thing is to let them know what you think about them as a person. Remind them that you have confidence in their success, and you trust in them, and that you support their success. Just be human, basically. To answer this question, how to let a student know they're better than their mistake, be a compassionate student. Just show them you care, and that they're better than their mistake. They are not their mistake. Moving on. Now we have ended all this, this cycle of redirection. We have done it all, and we have to end it. Yes. What is the best way, in your opinion, to end a redirect? How can we finish this? When I talk about redirection, I think I have school in mind all the time, and there are things that are happening at school. Oh my God, different things. And sometimes we really have to make them feel concerned and, go through all this cycle very carefully. It is very important to help them grow as mature human beings. So, in your opinion, what is the best way to finish this and already go back to goals? Great idea. But imagine you have been talking with someone about their mistake. You think of the goals, the impact, the everything, and now everything is over. The talk is over. The thing that you do is you end it forever. Once it's over, it's over. It's like, I hope it never happened to you, but I think it's a common thing in our mentality to go back, for some people, unfortunately, to go back to past mistakes. No, we don't do that. Once it's over, it's over. We have already talked it through. It's done. That's it. You have talked about the mistake. What do you think about that? I feel like when I first read it, it was like, it's so obvious, but I think it's brilliant. It's just an amazing piece of advice. It's done. Goodbye. All right. So let's sum it up a little bit here. To make our students want to be managed or taught by us, we need to set goals together with them. We need to make them feel good, and we have to stay available. We have already discussed how we can achieve that. Here's a little concept road for you. Our goals trigger behaviors. That's why we have to set them. That's why we have to write them down. And with this workshop, I want to encourage you to actually write down your students' goals. What do you want? Ask them all the time. Their behaviors lead to consequences. It depends on the consequences, of course, depend on their behaviors. And consequences influence future behaviors. Easy just like that, but it's important to remember all these steps. All right. I want you to share your takeaways in our comment section as well, but I have already, I decided to sum them up here because of the format that we are having. The best minute a teacher can spend is the minute they invest in their students. This is what I truly believe in. Every student is a potential winner. Some are just disguised as losers. Don't let their appearance fool you. Don't let their behavior fool you. Try again and again. Set goals with them again and again. Take a minute to look at your goals, your students' goals, your personal goals, and then look at what you're doing and see if that matches your goals. Do it regularly. And finally, students are not just their behavior, they are the teacher managing their behavior. They are our reflection in many, many different ways. That's it from me for today. You can ask me any questions you want in the Q&A section, in the group chat. I want to answer them. Follow me on Instagram. Like Allah has said, I was a scholarship winner last year, and that was my first time applying for anything in my life. And I was very happy when I saw that I have won. And I want to share my experience with you, not only about the application process or how to choose the best scholarship for you, but also about building this confidence, because I've been there. I know it's difficult just to apply, just to, plug up the courage and finally do it. And that was a real achievement for me. And I want to share my experience with you. And if you want to find out more, follow me on Instagram. And we will be doing that very, very soon in the nearest future.
Thank you. Yeah, actually, yeah. Like the first step is the most. Maybe sometimes Natalie gives me a push. It's like a bit of a kick. It's like you can do it. So yeah, if you want to present next year, yeah, Sasha can guide you through that. Really.
Something.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to. This is like I think you can tell from this workshop that I created that I find the best value in my life in people, and yeah, there will be another free thing that I will do. So just it will cost you nothing, and I really want to help others be more confident. It doesn't have to be like a 5 year long struggle with yourself. You can just get over it quicker. Right? Yes. Thank you very much, everyone.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I
The
want to
workshop
add here
wasn't
something, if I may.
Yeah.
Just one little thing before I
Of course.
forget, because
Yeah.
I just got off the train this morning, so I might forget things. Still sleepy. You just mentioned about the ITEFL, and I want to share with everyone watching and listening that ITEFL Poland is coming in September, and Rob Howard, the president of ITEFL Poland, makes a very generous offer to all Ukrainian teachers, if 70% discount for the tickets. So
Yeah.
if anyone wants to speak there, now you know the news. I'll share the link in chat. Contact Sasha, and you will definitely be able to submit your proposal. And hopefully you'll get to go there and present. And that would be so amazing and great. Sorry, Sasha.
No worries. Yeah. And I think I saw, maybe it was another conference, but I think it was IATEFL Poland that they also offer free lunches or something for Ukrainian teachers. So very attractive offer. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am very honored and very happy.